Hello and welcome to another thing. I'm in travelling. Oh, forgot him again. I need to stop doing that. 2026. I can't forget it. Anyway, you join me here at Crewe Station. We have to make our way over there because there's something rather special in today, Thursday, November the 6th. So we're going to make our way over to the platform and go and see it. And I genuinely can't wait to see it either. So let's head over the bridge and get to go and see it. Well, that wasn't start, was it? I didn't think it wasn't going to make it, was it not? I just made it. Got to the platform and it did what it did. That was brilliant. See, all that steam was just like, wow. But as that has now left the pie, I think we're going to jump back to the 21st century and see trains that run the West Coast Main Line in the year 2025. Well, we didn't do a video on one, but next train into Chester will be one of Avanti West Coast's brand new toys. How about we have a look at it, shall we? Now, even though that train is going to Holyhead, half of it isn't. The back is terminating at Chester, and then the rest of it is going to Holyhead via Llandudno. And I would love to do that journey all the way down to Holyhead. That'd be beautiful. I'm telling you information she already told me, so there we go. I do like Avanti West Coast smooth trains. I think they're beautiful. Class 805s. 805001 and 805009 at the front. Beautiful.
Platform 6 from the 10:30 Transport for Wales.
I have to go some to beat the steam train we just saw, but that is beautiful.
Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly.
Before you say that looks like a El Niarazuma. That's because it is the same class of train as the LNR Azuma.
Platform 5.
But what does it look better in? That livery or the LNR one?
Railway, service to Birmingham New Street. Call it staff 3 coaches.
A train we used to see in going to Manchester Piccadilly these days.
4 coaches.
Transport for Wales. And it's a double as well, beautiful. Now, before this disappears, in January next year, the West Coast Main Line has a bit of a problem. You see, they're closing part of it to repair a bridge. And as such, the Pendolinos can't go up to Scotland because they can't use the South Carlisle Railway. Those can. So Avanti have already said they're going to send those up the South Carlisle Railway and over Ribblehead Viaduct. How much do I want to see that? Make a trip up to the South Carlisle Railway and especially the Ribblehead Viaduct, because getting a picture of one of those going over it, I think might be a once in a lifetime thing, because as soon as it's fixed, Avanti aren't going to touch it again. So yeah, we need to see that before it happens. And we're going to see it leave now as well.
Platform 6 of the 10:30 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Piccadilly. Calling at Wilmslow, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
I've been here a matter of minutes. And we get London North Western Railway as well. Beautiful. Very long. Where's that going? Birmingham New Street. Not quite London, is it? Anyway. And I will say now, this morning, a little bit of a rush. Thought we might miss the train, the steam train that we've seen. So, yeah. This is on my old phone, not my new one. So, yeah, that was a bit of a... Someone phoned me and went, "Oh, you've got your phone?" I was like, "Yeah." Still don't put the SIM card in the new one yet. Which I'm kind of grateful for, because if I didn't have it at all, I'd have been snookered. So, yeah, this will be the last video on this phone, because we're not making that mistake again. So we've seen an Avero, we've seen a steam train, we've seen the new Transport for Wales. We're not Transport for Wales we really want to see though, don't we? Hopefully that turns up at some point while we're here. And even though it is November the 6th today, sunshine in November, I was like, yeah, I'm taking advantage of this. So we'll see what else we can catch. But that is the very first time I've actually caught that steam train ever. So that was beautiful. Brilliant to see. So, yeah, let's see what else we can get. So then we're going to be here for a sustained period of time. That came through the station like a bolt out of the blue. I was like, what's making all that racket? And I thought, that's not stopping either. Turn around now. It's the first time I've seen the Progress livery Pendolino at full chat. What's going through here? Look at all that coal. I think it goes over this side as well. Yeah, it does. Wow. Let's go to these platforms because it looks like it's all kicking off over here. But yeah, seeing the Progress livery Pendolino go shooting through the stations, not something we see, especially up towards Manchester and Stockport. But you know, let's see what else we can see down here, shall we? So we'll be honest, there's quite a few people still milling around the station, even though that steam train is long gone. See what else we can see. Posh trains are on the way out today. Statesman Rail being pushed about. Coming behind the coal wagons are a London North Western Railway. You can get it in view, there you go. That's what you want to see, innit? Statesman Rail being shunted back into place with Gresty Road behind it, home of Crewe Alexandra. Crewe is alive with trains today. And I think that's East Mids. It is. We'll be honest, there's quite a few people milling around looking that way, so something might be coming down the tracks. We're here to see it, because I don't think everyone's here to see a Carlisle rail train, to be honest with you. I mean, I could be wrong. We'll see what we see, guys, because something's coming. Exactly what, I don't know. The joys of train spotting on a random Thursday in the sunshine in November at Crewe Station. Who knew? About to get a triple bill for the ages because we Transport for Wales pulling in that way, Avanti West Coast to Pendolino pulling in that way.
The next train to depart from platform 8 will be the 11
and a TFW special this way. Hey!
Shrewsbury, calling at Nantwich, Wrenbury, Whitchurch, Crease, Wem, Yorton and Shrewsbury. This train is formed of 2 coaches to Shrewsbury. Renbury, Crewe and Yorton are request stops, and passengers for these stations should
Let's
ask
see if the Avanti will give me a clear shot of it, or will it stop
stop
before I can see
to
it?
allow them for light. We are sorry that the 11:19
No, we got it.
service to Shrewsbury is delayed. Please listen for further announcements. We apologise for
Yes!
the disruption to your journey today.
Now let's say off and see the new and old Transport for Wales trains next to each other. Beautiful.
Stafford, Finchley, Wolverhampton, Smethwick, Bridge and Birmingham New Street. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Due to a short platform passengers for this bridge should fall between 3 coaches. The next train for passenger 5 will be the 11:23 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Called at Milton Keynes Central and London Euston, this train is formed of 7 coaches. You can find the shop in coach D for delicious hot and cold refreshments. May I have your attention please on platform 11. We are sorry that the 11:16 Northern service to Manchester Piccadilly via Manchester Airport is delayed. Please listen for further announcements. We apologise for the disruption to your journey today. For customers travelling to Manchester Piccadilly, your next direct Northern service is now expected to be the 11:46 to Manchester Piccadilly, departing from platform 1. Runcorn and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 7 coaches.
It's a first for Crewe Station, our very first driver horn. That was brilliant. Not as loud as some of them we've had previously, but that was nice. And little, if you can see it, just that is the
May I have
Pullman.
your attention please on platform 11.
Where's the Pullman
We are
going?
sorry to announce that the 11:32
If we get that coming into Crewe Station, we are staying for that.
Liverpool Lime Street has been cancelled.
Now I've just checked the Pullman's website. There's nothing planned for today. So, but there's a lot more train spotters here than normal. So something tells me there is something coming that I'm not aware of. The other thing I knew was that steam train. But it's a lovely sunny day in the north of England, and we're here filming trains, so why not stay? especially when we get another TFW special. It's hurtled round the bend like a bat out of hell, and we're going to see it pulling to the station. I would get on it, but nah. And we had the white one, we now have the black one. With black coaches, how apt. Which car do we have at the back? I like how this one's the opposite way around to the one we saw leave. It's just all in black today, there's no special decaling on this one. That just looks evil. All in black. That looks Symphony of Evil, but I absolutely love it. Class H2, gorgeous. And Carlisle Rail is getting on out of here as well. Maybe they're all here for Carlisle Rail, who knows? But this is a very, very big coal train because it won't be leaving at a very fast pace either, so this will take its time. That much time is actually halting the Pendolino leaving this platform. So that's pulling out of Crewe Station. And the next thing we'll see leave will be that Pendolino right there. I think they're having a shunting day in there because the Pullman's now going backwards. As you can see, no power car on the end, so it might just be being shunted about. It is due out next week. So that, we won't be here for that, but one day we will get on that. That'll be very nice. We've gone to Edinburgh for Christmas a couple of times. As much as I'd love to do that, I don't have the money right now to do it. Very expensive. But we're all at a stop at the minute. I think because that coal train needs to get a bit further down the track before the signalman turns this green. Or yellow to start with anyway. But it's nice to see the Yorkshire it's nice to see the Midland Pullman, not the Yorkshire Pullman, what am I on about? The Midland Pullman being pushed about. But we've never actually seen it on the channel, like actually on the railways. That needs to change, and we have change on this signal. It's now both yellows, so the Avanti West Coast Pendolino will be on its way out in the not too distant future. Speaking of Midland Pullman power cars, there's a Midland Pullman power car. Say its name and it appears, you know what I mean? But let's see yet another Avanti West Coast Pendolino. I think this is my closest station where I can see both the new Avanti West Coasts and these ones. Yes, I know you're there, Pullman, I can see you. city of London Pendolino on its way down to, ironically, London. Yeah, I think everyone was here for Carlisle Rail because it's now empty. But yeah, Midland Pullman is on the list to be done because just to be on a train that's that blue going somewhere would be beautiful. And if I get word of it going over the Settles Carlisle Railway, we've got to go and see that. Because we're going to go and see the Avero do it, so it'd be only fair to do that. I wonder why it's based here, considering it's called the Midland Pullman. I don't know, but maybe it's because Crewe's like the only big depot it can go into when it's not being used. I don't know if there's a big depot in the Midlands that could take it, but I'm glad it's here though. The amount of times I've seen it from the bridge or other places, but never seen it on the British Rail network. Hopefully we get to see that in the not too distant future. Class 66 rumbles on by. It's time to unfortunately end the video here at Crewe Station on a beautiful, beautiful Thursday lunchtime in November. I do hope you enjoyed this video here at Crewe Station, and it'll be the last train video of 2025 because by the time it comes out it'll be 2026. So forward planning at its finest. Anyway, I do enjoy it as much as I have. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit notification button for the video. Me and the coffee cup, which I forgot to bring. We'll see you in the next one.